What's up guys, and welcome to another review. Today we're reviewing the irons that were released twice by Taylormade in the M4s versus the Sim 2 Max irons. In this video we're going to be looking at our first impressions of each iron, their key features and selling points, similarities and differences, specs, lofts and spin rates, and which one we recommend buying and for who. As always, thanks for watching and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. So the Taylormade M4 irons were released twice by Taylormade in 2018 and 2021, but they remained almost identical and absolutely identical in performance. They introduced the rib core technology, which just sits behind the face low on the club, the speed pocket, and they have a high MOI design offering improved distance and consistency. They're similar in size to the preceding M3 irons, but with more distance, accuracy and consistency in a player's distance cavity back iron, and these ones are going to have higher spin rates and they're going to be more workable than the Sim 2 Max, but they're not going to be quite as long or forgiving. The Sim 2 Max irons are quite a few iterations past the M4, and the speed bridge from the M4 has been replaced with the cap back in the Sim 2 Max irons, and they've also got echo dampening technology inside the club for better feel and less vibrations on off-center shots. These are larger game improvement irons and they have good feel, good consistency and a lot of distance, and they're very forgiving. The head is a lot bigger and chunkier, and that explains why you're going to be able to hit straight shots further with less workability than the M4. So they have lower spin rates than the M4 with more distance, and they are very forgiving and consistent, and with all the leaps in technology they are going to feel a good bit better than the M4 irons. So with those higher spin rates and less distance, the M4 is going to be more suited to that mid-handicap player that wants to work the ball from left to right and wants to have that increased stopping power on the greens. In terms of key features, the rib core technology on the back of the face low is going to increase the ball speed. It's also going to help the club cut through the turf better and give a higher launch, and that's going to optimize both distance and accuracy across the face and increase that spin rate and the stopping power on the greens. We've got the speed pocket, which is going to help us maintain speed and a good launch angle when we hit the club low on the face. We've also got face slots positioned in the heel and the toe areas of the club face, which is going to increase the flexibility of the face on impact, and it's going to lead to more consistent ball striking on off-center shots. As we said, we've got that heel and toe tungsten weighting, which is just going to stretch the sweet spot. So if you're off center a little bit, you should get a more accurate shot than with preceding irons. And the center of gravity is quite low in the M4 irons because weight has been removed from the hosel, and we've got that undercut technology, which is just going to help the club to cut through the turf better, and we're going to get better impact. And with the lower CG, we should be able to get that ball up in the air quite easily and get that stopping power on the greens. These ones are available at a bargain from $550 new, and we're going to give them an overall score of 93 out of 100. The Sim 2 Max irons are quite a bit more advanced, and we've got the cap back technology, which replaces the speed bridge, and that's a multi-material cap back which is going to fill in the cavity at the back of the club, and it's going to add a lot of stability, and it's going to give us that more forged-like feel. The echo dampener is also going to increase the soft feel of the clubs and dampen the vibrations on the miss hits. We've got inverted cone technology, which is going to stretch out the sweet spot along the face of the club, and the speed pocket is going to help to maintain distance and accuracy on shots low on the face. And the face is quite a bit thinner than the M4s as well, and that's just going to lead to a better energy transfer on impact, and it's going to get more distance than the M4. So with the Sim 2 Max family, we've also got the OS version, which is a super game improvement iron, which is going to have a much bigger head, and it's going to add more forgiveness and longer straighter shots, but with less stopping power and less workability and control of the club. So these ones, you can buy them new for $684, which is quite a good bargain. And for us, they are a little bit better than the M4 with all that extra technology in there, and we're going to score these ones a 96 out of 100. So looking at the lofts of the club, we can see that they're absolutely identical, and as we've already gone through, the M4 is going to have those higher spin rates, so that's going to be more workability, more control, being able to work the ball from left to right, so it's going to suit those mid-handicap players a little more. And the Sim 2 Max is going to have, basically it's going to have more distance, less spin, and just with other things that have been added to the club, we're going to get that more distance and better performance, and it's going to give us a more forge-like smooth feel as well on impact on the club. So which of these irons should you buy? And the M4s are going to suit the slightly better player who wants to work the ball a bit more from left to right and wants that enhanced stopping power on the greens because they're going to be getting closer to the flag. The Sim 2 Max have made considerable improvements since the M4s were released in 2018. They boast an improved feel attributed to the catback and echo dampening design. They're also longer, straighter and more forgiving than the M4 irons, with lower spin rates and a little bit less control for the better players. So if you're not going to be getting that close to the green, then the stopping power is going to be less important, and you just want a long straight shot to actually get to the green in two and maybe have a birdie putt even if it's a bit further away. And the Sim 2 Max are available for a good price, new and second hand, and they're going to suit beginners, high handicappers and mid handicappers quite well. But as you start to score better and get to maybe the 80s or like becoming a scratch golfer, you'll probably need to upgrade to a more players friendly iron with more control. Both of these clubs have the Taylormade stamp of approval, so you can expect premium performance no matter which one of these iron sets you decide to buy. And we favour overall the Sim 2 Max, as the advancements in tech have led to considerable improvements in feel, distance, forgiveness and consistency. As always, there's plenty of other irons on the market. You can get an excellent deal on both of these iron sets new, but also second hand as well. So that's it for our video today. Thanks for watching, and if you like the content, don't forget to subscribe to the channel.